Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Into Reverie and we are just outside of Mishelam, so let's not wait much longer and just let's go inside. What will we find? Mishelam Resort, and looks like it's still open. There's no sign of the EDF nearby from what I can tell. Well, they're most certainly stationed here according to the Major Arundel, however. They may simply not be on high alert around this area. True, but that's good news for us. Now if only we knew where Dad was. Well, let's gather information and see what people have to say. Maybe someone spotted him today. Just one thing though. Are you sure you want to walk around here in that form, Celine? Well, could be risky, but with all the Mishis running around, she kinda fits in with that tail and those ears. Might be perfect, really. Hey, who are you comparing to a bunch of posers wearing catsuits, huh? How many times do I need to explain that staying in this form is part of my training? Now, can we drop this and move on already? I think we might have struck a nerve there. Better to do as she says and get back to work.
Feels so different from usual.
I'll say, we're at a resort. Shouldn't be such a damn drag.
Well, we can make it less of a drag once we figure out what's going on.
Or if we first relax before we interrogate everybody, by having some fun around town. Oh hey, I recognize all of you. Oh, you're the ones that had the send-off party the night before the war started and came back for a little vacation not too long ago. Yeah, that was us. I'm impressed you remember us just from that. Well, actually, we're sorta here on business this time. Well, I thought that might be it. Did you all come here through the wetlands? They're said to be teeming with monsters though. Yeah, there must have been some track. I knew you guys were tough, but not that tough. Whatever you came to do at Mishelam must be important if you went through all that trouble just to get here. Well, regardless, we can't offer much in the way of service at the moment, but we're happy you came to visit. Guests are still allowed to go swimming as long as they stay close by. Then again, no one's been in the mood to go into the water with the theme park on lockdown anyway. The most I've seen people do is change into their swimsuits and do a little sunbathing to get their minds off things, but that's it. This is about as gloomy as I've ever seen things since I started working here. So, the park is on lockdown, and the people seeing are just trying to do as much as they can to keep their minds off it. Yep. Well, it's a good thing your Erebonian showed up when you did. The park is in real trouble right now. Anything you could do to help would be greatly appreciated. Alright, what do you have? Some crepes. Swimming goggles. Let's make sure we have at least one. Not good. Oh, you guys aren't with the CGF, are you? Because you sure don't look like it. I swear, how much longer are we going to have to wait before help finally arrives? Oh, a friend and I came here to hang out on the day of the signing ceremony because we thought it would be deserted. Little did we know just how long we'd get to be here, stranded all by ourselves. I'm so bored. Well, we're doing the best we can, but the situation is not easy.
I've been itching for a fishing.
Then let's go for it.
Cast. Bite detected. Heavy tension on the line.
Yes, we got it.
It's a big one.
It is a pink hazelfish.
Line cast. Bite detected. Heavy tension on the line.
Gonna be the only one we're finding here? A little bit more diversity would be nice, though.
It's a big one. Line cast.
One more time.
Bite detected. Heavy tension on the
Oh,
line.
that's definitely a different fish.
So I thought.
A red perch. That's an old and goldie. Alright, let's go back to talking to people. Oh, there are a lot of EDF soldiers walking around, but I wouldn't go so far as to say we're under occupation or anything. At least not compared to what the city must be going through. I can't even imagine how difficult they have it. I'm worried about how my folks are holding up, plus all of my co-workers. I really hope they're all okay. I hope so too. Hey, you there, with dark hair. Did I know you from somewhere? And you little girl, are those cat ears I see? So what? What if they are? You got a problem with that? Oh, so sorry, I didn't mean to sound so rude. I was just thinking you must be a huge Mishi fan if you're wearing those. Though, judging by the color, maybe you're more of an evil Mishi fan, hmm? Either way, it's good to see some fans again. It's easy to forget that this is supposed to be a place for people to come have fun. That conversation could have gone a lot worse. I'm kicking myself for not thinking of that cover for you earlier. A Mishi fan. Oh, I don't really care what anyone else thinks, but if I'm going to be compared to Mishi, does it have to be the evil Mishi, really? Sheesh. I wonder if that means people are starting to forget about me. It could be a silver lining if it means that we can stay on the cover, though. I thought Mishelam Wonderland was a bright magical paradise when I first arrived. Needless to say, it lost some luster with its becoming a shelter for those left stranded. Oh, my friend and I are also co-workers. We were given the day off for the signing ceremony, so we thought it'd be fun to come here and relax. I never imagined that our vacation would last this long, though. I can imagine. But on the other side, you could also be working every day. Well, I've been coming to the beach lately to pass the time, but I'm never really in the mood to go into the water. At most, just order a Bell Cola and space out for a while. Being stuck here like this makes me feel completely helpless. Well, Bell Cola is good and all, but I'm getting tired of it at this point. It's also not doing any favors to my wallet. I feel down no matter what I do anymore. That is true. Vacation resorts are a bit known for being a tad expensive, so yeah. Alright, I think that's everyone. Let's check out the rest. Let's see if we can spot some EDF. This is the entrance to the Mishelam station. There's no need to go inside. What's up, folks? How was the beach? Huh? Hold on. What the? Oh, Celio, you're being rude. I don't care what's going on. As Mishelam staff, we always have to treat our guests with the utmost courtesy. Forgive his impoliteness. I'll see to it that he... Wait, aren't you Matthew's daughter? And I didn't see the rest of you at the send-off party? Oh, I remember you all coming back here to relax after the war ended, but this is a surprise. Yeah, I can imagine. Sorry if we shocked you. It's a long story. Basically, we have a business here and snuck in through the wetlands. Damn, that's crazy. I mean, talk about gutsy. You guys really are amazing. Well, either way, you're probably abreast of the situation if you've seen the beach. However, just to be clear, while Mishelam is currently fine, we're unable to operate freely at this point. If you decide to stay on the premises, please do be careful. Our current occupants may not take so kindly to your presence. Right, thanks for the tip. Things are operating like normal right now, but our facilities are still open for business in a limited capacity. If you need any help, please don't hesitate to come see me. I'll do my best to assist you all within my means. Man, you guys are badass for sneaking in here. If there's anything I can do to help, just say the word, I will. No questions asked. If you need a swimsuit, you can rent anything you want for free. Just let me know and I'll get you taken care of. That's nice of him to offer, but who's in the mood to go hang out on the beach at a time like this? Not me, that's for sure. Yeah, maybe he just want to see you in a swimsuit, that's maybe why he does it. I don't know. Seems a bit shifty. Well, I was hoping to buy some Mishelam merchandise in secret and give it to my wife as a special surprise, but so much for that. I can't believe what's happened. She must be worried sick about me right now. Well, just try and enjoy it for as long as you can. I'm sure it won't last forever. Patrolling soldiers. They've got us pinned. Just our luck. We'll have to find a way to...
Everyone over here, quick.
That sounds like...
You heard the man. Move.
Perfect timing.
Dad! I knew it!
Long time no see, Yuna. You look worn out. I knew it. I must have worried you sick.
You haven't, Dad. It's okay. If anyone's been worrying the family sick, it's me. I didn't have to worry about you because I believed. I believed that you were safe. So, on the flip side, you're the reason I've been able to go out and do what needs doing.
Is that so? You've become so strong, Yuna.
Wow, what a nice family. I can see how Yuna turned out to be such a strong young woman. I'm glad you're all okay. I'm sorry it hadn't to happen this way, but you're all more than welcome here. Thanks for saving us back there, sir. Let me get straight to the point. Can you brief us on the situation? Absolutely. Allow me to tell you everything that happened after the declaration of the so-called United Nation. So, Mishelam is completely under their control then? I'm afraid so. Soldiers appeared here at the same time they attacked the ceremony. They fortunately haven't tried to harm us in any way, but as you can see we've had to close the park for the time being. We've also been doing our best to shelter evacuees, but I'm not sure how long we'll be able to keep this up. Oh, that's worrying to hear. Why would they pick a place like this to take over though? It's far as hell from the city. What's here that makes it worth devoting manpower to? That's a good question. It makes me think there might be something here that relates to what they're trying to achieve. Sounds like an investigation is in order. Right now, their main base of operation here is the guest house on the villa grounds. One of our employees claimed a giant robot is guarding the entrance. It sounds like we'll have at least one archism to deal with then. I can't believe they're deploying something like that on the villa grounds. Ugh. Well, the guest house was the place we had our send-off party last year, if I recall. We can't turn a blind eye to this. What do you have in mind? If we want to gather information, we'll need to sneak into the guest house regardless. I think defeating the soldiers here is going to be our fastest and easiest option. So we're going to liberate the place, huh? Are you sure? But won't we run the risk of making the situation here worse? I doubt it. We're a fair way away from the city, so I think they're unlikely to have reinforcements. Plus, if they do call for help, at least we'll be able to make life easier for Lloyd and the SSS. Saving civilians in need is our Bracer's top priority. I can't ignore this either. After what happened in North, I think it would be unwise to let the Ebon Defense Force do as they please. I don't know what to say. Thank you everyone, you have my eternal gratitude. Think nothing of it. Let's go to work. Please be careful out there, Yuna. Like I said, I don't know for sure how your mother or siblings are doing in the city, but I trust they are just fine, so please don't put yourself in unnecessary danger. I won't, I promise. All I ask is that you believe in us. We'll set Crossbell and Mishelam free before you know it. I have all the faith in the world, sweetheart. Good luck. Yeah, he's a good dad. Rean and friends learned as much as they could about the situation on the villa grounds. They then set about devising a plan to liberate Mishelam, and immediately put it into action.
Then we're off to search the guest house.
And destroy
Keep an eye out for the EDF. They'll show up sooner or later.
I hope sooner than later, and we'll take care of him. Oh, it's really hard to keep myself motivated during times like these. I wasn't lucky enough to be working on the day of the occupation, so now I'm kinda stuck cleaning every day. We're as strapped here as everyone else, but we actually have work to do. I can't exactly slack off as a hotel employee, so I'll keep doing my job, but it kinda sucks to be honest. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining to our guests. It's just that this is taking an emotional toll on the people who work here, you know? I get that. At least a little bit. It means that not being able to go home, you're basically working for 24 hours a day. Oh, we were only planning to spend the one day in Mishelam, but we ended up staying here. Yay. I want to stay here forever. The beds are super soft. Being able to stay in Mishelam forever would be a dream come true in normal circumstances, but what's happening right now is more like a nightmare. Oh, we're here from abroad. We thought this would be a perfect time to visit, you know. Well, everyone was focusing on the signing ceremony, but our timing couldn't have been worse. What rotten luck. Don't worry, we'll liberate all of you, and eventually you will be able to go home. As far as I can see, the soldiers in black don't intend to interfere in our operations too heavily here. However, it is true that our movements are restricted and communications have been completely cut off. Why they feel the need to keep occupying Mishelam, I have no clue. But with all of you here to help, I know the park couldn't be in better hands. Thank you for coming to our aid. Oh, you're welcome, Dad. You be careful while we're working too, okay? Who knows why they keep occupying Mishelam, but with you here, the park couldn't be in better hands. Thank you for coming to our aid. And we're more than happy to do so. Matthew told me that you are planning to help liberate Mishelam Wonderland. I could not be more grateful to have your help. Myself and the rest of the hotel staff will be praying for your success. If you are in need of a place to rest, you will always find one here. Thank you. Right, let's go. All the comfort and soft beds we can handle.
Feeling good and refreshed.
Hell yeah. Oh, it's good to see you all again. Mishelam is technically under the EDF's control, but fortunately, they generally don't bother us as long as we stay away from the theme park and the villas. That's why, as much as it's oppressive to have them around, no one has actually suffered at their hands. I wonder what they're trying to do here. Well, we are wondering that too. Oh, we've been stuck here for days now. Yeah, it's nice that the adults are all really good to us because we're kids. But Mom and Dad must be beside themselves. I wonder what they're doing. I know this is all my fault, I know it is. If I hadn't said we should sneak off and come to Mishelam because the ceremony was bound to be boring, we wouldn't be here. We're gonna be in so much trouble when we see them again. Oh, don't cry at me. I wasn't having a go at you, I promise. If I had said we should come to Mishelam, we wouldn't be stuck here right now. Hey, I really wasn't trying to have a go at her. Yeah, but she's just a bit emotional being stuck here all that time. Well, I'm having to go and do all the room cleaning while the guests are out at the moment. Normally I'd be able to do this after they check out, but right now no one can, so I suspect we'll need to rethink our emergency protocols once this is all over. Ever since the Ezra 3 appeared 2 years ago, the emergency manual has just been getting bigger and bigger. The previous occupation that ended last month cost us enough trouble, and now we have this mess. I suspect we're due for another revision of our emergency protocols. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, yeah. With all the stuff that's going on in this part of the world, emergencies just keep on happening. Sweep, sweep. I've got so much cleaning to catch up on now that the Ebon Force has taken off. Oh, hello. I don't know if we had the pleasure. Did you come here to escape the city by any chance? Well, I'll let you in on a little secret. The Ebon Defense Force only patrols Mishelam 3 times a day. Once in the morning, once in the afternoon, and once at night. They'll give you a good scare if you happen to run into them, so my advice is to stay indoors whenever they make their rounds. As far as I can tell, the Ebon Defense Force is just surveying the area whenever they go out on their patrols. But they're scaring people to deal with, so whenever they're out, my advice is to stay indoors and hide somewhere. I wonder if this is the kid that was cleaning in the downtown district in the previous games. Maybe. Oh, gracious. Excuse me, miss. Can I have a moment? Me? Oh, this might be a bit forward, but I'm terribly moved. Cat ears that evoke Mishi, a fashionable one-piece with roots in folk aesthetics. Every element breaks new ground in the world of fashion. I have no idea what you're talking about. Just take a compliment, Furball. Indeed, fashion is not but self-assertion. No matter how desperate the situation, it's important not to lose sight of who you are. I hope you can continue to carry yourself as such going forward. For crying out loud. I should come here in my cat form. Definitely. Oh, to strike forward with one's own sense of fashion is to strike forth with oneself. It's in situations like these that I implore you to treasure your self-expression. Oh my. If it isn't Section Manager Matthew's associates. We bumped into each other earlier. This place might seem slightly better off than the city, but be careful. The Ebon Defense Force are patrolling MWL as well. If you're going to stay here for a while, we have loungewear and pajamas available. They've been hit with the folks who found themselves unexpectedly stuck here. We have everything from loungewear to pajamas. Things are rough out there, but we're doing our best to help you feel like you're on vacation anyway. Thank you for your effort. Midnight blue gown. I still wanted just to have it. Who knows? Maybe in the end it will be part of something we can trade up. Oh, I decided to step out from the hotel to distract myself, but it's not helping at all. If I could at least go out and have some fun around here, it probably wouldn't be so bad. I know that's selfish of me to think right now. I just don't know what else to do. Well, my girlfriend and I were out on a date earlier. She and I only just started going out recently. But with this whole crisis dragging on, we're both pretty exhausted at this point. Nowadays, I feel like we're less a couple and more like two people just trying to kill time. Man, why did things have to turn out like this? Yeah, not the best, let's say, grounds of nurturing a relationship. Definitely not. Takes that little bit extra effort than normal. Oh, my daughter Mimi is in the city. I'm so worried about her. Even if my husband should still be with her, it's hard not to worry when the radio makes the situation sound so dire. The soldiers in the theme park don't seem right either. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be venting to a guest like this. I should focus on cleaning so this can be a place of relaxation for all who need it. I'm sorry, it wasn't right of me to vent to you. The situation might be far from normal, but I'm still on the job. I need to be more focused. Yeah. But hey, being separated from your family, of course you worry. It's what most people would do, I'm sure.
Line cast.
Yep.
Fight detected.
See, oh, that
Mission
is
failed.
a misclick if I ever saw one.
Line
But yes,
cast.
another fishing spot, another 3
Fight
tries.
detected. Heavy tension on the line.
Ooh, there's a big one.
It's a big one.
The Elecanthus.
Line cast. Bite detected. Heavy tension on the line.
Another fish, good. All very simple to catch so far.
It's a big one.
The cobra head.
Line cast. Bite detected. Heavy tension on the line.
And another one. Alright.
It's a big one.
I want more fish than this, more different kinds, but I'll take it. Oh, whenever I have nothing important on my plate like this, I pass the time by cleaning the ship. But it has been seized by the defense force, so it's not going to be sailing anywhere for the foreseeable future. Cleaning the wharf is the only other thing I can think of that works just as well. I really hope Sully's family is alright. No one here has got a clue what's going on in the city, so what else can I do but worry? We can see their city real well from here, but it's not as if we can tell what's going on in detail. I'm worried about my own family, obviously, but I'm also worried about Sally's. Yeah, as long as you don't see smoke and explosions coming from the city, I'm sure it's gonna be okay. At least until those explosions start happening. Ah, the nerve of those Evan the Force retro baits. I've headed up to here with them. I'm supposed to be living out in the villa, but after those brutes decided to occupy it, now I have to stay here in the hotel. We're all under such strict surveillance too. How can things return to normal so I can go back to my nice peaceful life of luxury? Ah, the nerve. Let's check out this store as well. And I am planning to go to the park before heading to the villas. I suspect there to be EDF as well, but the villa is the main location, so that's the last place we want to be. As a native Erebonian myself, this crisis left me with rather conflicting feelings. I can't help but feel profound shame over the actions of my fellow countrymen in EDF. I cannot begin to fathom what their aims are. I only hope they have the guest house and park unscathed. Ooh, more chapters. Good. Not bad, to say the least. And we have an Abyss Shadow. Very expensive though. Almost my entire cash, that's for one. It's crazy. But it's always been that price, so better find it in some different way. Well, my life loves Mishelam like nothing else. In fact, she sleeps with her Mishy plushie each and every night. No joke. Suffice to say that it's not exactly fond of the Evan Defense Force for mucking up operations here. Honestly, I wish they'd be more concerned about our own well-being first and foremost, but it is what it is. Oh, I don't like this. It looks like the Evan Defense Force are back on another one of their patrols. Those people get on my nerves. Why are they always making life harder for me? In fact, not just me, but the entire park. I need to cool my head. I know, I'll fight Mishy so I can admire him for a while. His gentle soul always manages to soothe my anger. I'm sure it does. Alright, let's check the restaurant before we head over. Expect to be a little bit more busy here. Oh, welcome. Is there anywhere you would prefer to be served? You can order for delivery to your room, takeout, or you can choose to eat in. Personally, I wouldn't recommend eating outside on one of the benches due to the EDF patrols, but that is your choice. Welcome. Alright. Do my eyes deceive me? If it isn't Matthew's eldest daughter, and you're here with the Ashen Chevalier as well. You must have traveled a long way to be visiting our establishment. I don't know what brings you here, but knowing you, it must be important. The theme park is closed to the public, but we're continuing to operate for those who've taken refuge here for the time being. We can't offer as much service as usual, but We'll do our best to serve you should you need anything. Well, that's more than enough, thank you. Yeah, we'll stop by later when you're feeling hungry. We're open in limited capacity for the moment, but we'll do our best to serve you should you need anything. Please do visit us if you're feeling hungry. We'd be happy to treat you. Marble steak. Awesome. Well, I'll buy one since we will be making it later. How many do we actually have? I feel like we've missed so much. Where are we gonna find all the remaining ones? Well, you never know. Maybe we get lucky and there'll be rewards or in store somewhere. Yeah, we gotta keep faith. Because I'm looking everywhere every time, so the chance of me missing it is really low. Oh, there are actually gates in front of it. Hey, what's with this barricade? Well, 11th Defense Force must have set it up. I heard Mishelam was closed for the time being, but I didn't expect it to be this dire. Well, just like Matthew mentioned, it seems the staff aren't allowed to come and go as they please either. It feels like overkill, but for now, we should probably leave it be and move on. Yeah. I thought we would at least be able to get a bit further in and then be attacked by the EDF, but it is what it is. Well, the villa should be up ahead. Looks like they've got the new type of archaism station out there too. Yeah, plan or not, they're not going to make things easy. Better make sure we're completely locked and loaded before we roll out. Once the operation begins, Laura, Fee and Celine will be temporarily removed from the party. Make sure to prepare accordingly. Oh, okay. Why? Make preparations, yes. Because if they're gonna leave, this means there's gonna be a lot of scenes, and if it's the same big archaism that we fought at the factory, it might not be an easy fight. So what are we gonna do to kill the time? There's still plenty for us to do. We could even start another route, but let's see if we can spend some tickets. Just to keep that connection going.
Central core activated.
Thank you. Alright. Is there going to be a foe too? There is! 15 for 150. Oh, we can definitely play around with that. Because I know now what they mean with those foes. Yeah, I mean so much more. For 200 points. Hopefully then we'll maybe for 5, for 10 and for all of them. Could that mean that would be a lot of points? Because we have 500, we need 1500. So yeah, we're not there yet. Alright, let's get to the store here, see if we can buy some more at the curio.
Initializing trading process.
Yes, more tickets.
Millennial Trove activated.
Only every time we come back in here. Alright, so we definitely need to check it every single time. Until we've done all of them. So we should have 4 tickets now to spend.
We should be able to fish here.
Definitely.
Sporting Stone activated.
Beachside fake hay. Alright, I think I've rested long enough. Back to the beach. Days like this don't come around often, so it'd be a shame not to make the most of it. Definitely. You can acquire more tickets used to play the minigames at Laser Beach by exploring the Reverie corridor. Yes, I know. So, which ones do we want to focus on first? Like, cutting the melon, riding the boat, which will probably be the last one we do, because we might need to redo it a couple of times just to get the right times. Or some romance. Mehehe, welcome to the drink bar. My wonderful delicious concoctions are sure to put a smile on your face. Why not order one and take a load of? Even better, you should invite a cute date to join. They're sure to love these. Not a bad idea. Alright, so we got 3 down, and a lot more to go. We actually do have 10 tickets. Damn, didn't know I collected that much. Fine, means that we can do a lot of these. Let's do enough to fill up the remaining of the time, and we can always come back. Rean ordered drinks after inviting Yuna to join him at a nearby table, however. Hey, isn't this a drink for couples? I could have sworn we each ordered our own. I can't believe she did it again. I get the feeling this is Michette's way of trying to set the mood. Why? She doesn't think we're dating, right? That little pot stirrer should mind her own business. In fact, I'm gonna go over there right now and demand she fixes us a new set of... You don't have to do that. Let me go and buy some new ones instead. Oh, don't, instructor. Why? What's wrong? Costing you mirror kinda misses the point. I can deal with this. It's not like we're making out or anything. Unless you're trying to fix it because it bothers you? Does it? Oh, no, not one bit. If you're fine with it, then I'm fine with it too. It's kind of awkward drinking this thing together once you start going through with it. Yeah, I get what you mean. Say, Yuna, it's only awkward because we're making it that way. We don't have to be self-conscious, we can talk like we always do. Sure, I'm down for talking.
So, instructor, have you been able to kick back enough while at Mishelam?
Yes?
Good. That does the Crossbell in me proud. Oh yeah, I was thinking about Prince Olivert and Lady Sherazard's wedding earlier. It was so beautiful, wasn't it? Have you ever thought about what your wedding would be like?
Definitely.
Whew. It's not just me then. I hope I'll look as beautiful when I walk down the aisle. Instructor, those eyes aren't wandering where they aren't supposed to, right? You could have been a little more coy about it.
Okay, so she wanted to say yes. So did we fail now?
It's a bit nippy out here. At least the sun's come out to say hello. Or so I say until I go home with a sunburn. Great minds think alike. I'll have to ask Allie to rub some on me later. So, instructor, have you been able to kick back enough while at Mishelam? Good. That does the Crossbell in me proud.
Alright. Didn't get a chance to do all the other stuff, so I guess we failed. Well, I came here hoping to relax, but it ended up putting my brain to overdrive instead. I know it didn't help on that front, so sorry about that. Nah, it's all good. I still had fun, so I'd say it was worth it. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Well, now's as good a time as any to head back. See you later. Yeah, it was nice hanging out with you today, Yuna. See you later. Yeah, I should have saved before this. I totally didn't think about it. Listen closely to your date and respond accordingly to raise their affection towards you. Do well enough, and the course of the conversation may even take a fun, flirty return. Your dates are, thankfully, very forgiving. If you think you've put your foot in your mouth in your last conversation, don't hesitate to strike up a new one and try again. Yes, and that's why I think that tickets should be infinite. So we can keep on trying. Right, for another one, let's just pick someone. No, let's do Yuna again, just so we don't forget that we haven't fully completed it. Alright, yeah, and I'm clicking through it because we already just seen it. It's just about the answers that we give the right one. Hopefully not stupid and give it the same wrong answer.
So, instructor, have you been able to kick back enough while at Mishelam? good. That does the Crossbell in me proud. Oh yeah, I was thinking about Prince Olivert and Lady Sherazard's wedding earlier. It was so beautiful, wasn't it? Have you ever thought about what your wedding would be like? Whew, it's not just me then. I hope I'll look as beautiful when I walk down the aisle. It's a bit nippy out here. At least the sun's come out to say hello. Or so I say until I go home with a sunburn. Great minds think alike. I'll have to ask Allie to rub some on me later.
The order is a bit different, isn't it?
Instructor, those eyes aren't wandering where they aren't supposed to, right? Good. That's a relief to hear. So, about my bikini.
Yes?
I tried picking out something a little more outside my comfort zone. Do you think it works for me?
Yeah, sure.
Good. Just don't ogle too much, okay? Okay. I think I worked up the nerve. Instructor Rean, I want to try tackling this drink together. Just, try not to move or anything, okay? Okay. Whew. I'm ready.
Her face is about to explode, but yes.
This drink's a lot even for two, isn't it?
Anything else?
Hey! Where do you think you're looking? Focus on the drink, damn it! Huh? What is it? Do I got something on my face? You can cool it with the staring anytime.
Yeah.
Again, less of me and more of this mocktail. You can cool it with the staring anytime. Drink in less of me and more of this mocktail.
Yeah.
You just don't know when to quit, do you? Oh, come on. At least I've got his undivided attention for now.
No more drink.
This drink's a lot even for two, isn't it? You just don't know when to quit, do you? Oh, come on. At least I've got his undivided attention for now.
Is there anything else we can interact with? There's no flower shit I can put in her hair.
Instructor, you can't hear my heart pounding right now. Can you?
A little bit.
It's only like that because I was moving around so much earlier. It's got nothing to do with shot nerves from being near you, okay? I'm dying. Why is this happening to me?
Yeah.
Although, Instructor, is it just me, or are you a little too happy, even for a guy on vacation?
I'm not sure what you're getting at.
Fine. I'll let you play dumb for now. At least I know for sure I'm not half bad of a catch in your eyes now.
Well, not as good a time as any to head back. See you later. Yeah, it was nice hanging out with you today, Juna. See you later. Now I don't know. We did get a different reaction. We got to Google her, or whatever you want to call it. But the others, we also got like a flower braided for her hair. Is it not for everyone? I'm gonna assume since we get to look that we progressed it the way we needed to. But yeah. We'll just move on to the next one, shall we? One more before we call it a day. Rean ordered drinks after inviting Altina to join him on a nearby bench. You seem tired, Altina. You doing okay? Playing around with Mishelam must have tired you out big time, but at least you had your fill of fun. It wasn't having fun. All she did was drag me around the same way she always does. Oh, I'm not so sure about that. You were having a blast from where I was standing. You've become close as two sisters could get. I would disagree. I'm keeping her company since that is what she seems to think is required of me. It's nothing to be so bashful about, you know. It's okay to say you love her. You wouldn't call her your big sister if you didn't. You must have misheard me. I've never called her that. If we could change the topic. This drink here is the bubble tea that's become popular of late, yes? It appears to be a mix of black tea and milk. I can't begin to describe the texture of these so-called bubbles, however. Well, I'm surprised you know so much about it. Do you usually pay so much attention to whatever the latest trends are? To an extent. I read magazines together with Juna and Muse from time to time. I've been curious about this one since Mishelam mentioned trying it before, and since she is my big sister, I felt I needed to... You misheard me again. Shouldn't we finish our drinks before the tapioca balls get warm? Probably should. Yeah, cheers.
It's been a while since it was just the two of us. I liked when you called me your partner before. Do you still think of me as one?
Of course.
I see. It's comforting to hear that. I haven't had much experience swimming in such a big lake, even with the swimming club. I'd like to see if I practiced enough to swim from coast to coast while we're here. I'll give it my best shot. It would be nice to show you how much I've grown through a pastime I personally chose. Oh, alright. You really are hopeless without me, aren't you, instructor? Oops. I got so comfortable that I dozed off. I didn't say anything funny in my sleep, did I? Your eyes say otherwise, but I respect that you were trying to be considerate of my feelings.
Yeah.
As for what kind of dream I was having, I think I'll keep that to myself. I noticed Mishelam prefers clothing that makes more of a bold statement. Her swimsuit seems especially provocative. Don't you think she should try dressing a bit more modestly like me? It's nice that you agree. I can't imagine she would, of course. I don't understand what it is about this situation that puts me so at ease. Is it less to do with where I'm at, and more to do with who is next to me? You feel the same way? Then if you're okay with it, I'd like to stay like this for a while longer. This is more filling than I expected. Now I get what Mishelam meant when she said this drink was addicting. I really do enjoy the overall sweetness, with the chewy texture. She also told me that people like to take what they call selfies with them. She sent me her own selfies. And she keeps bugging me to send one back. If you wouldn't mind, would you want to be in my first selfie?
Probably.
I appreciate you trying this out with me. My goal is to take one at least as nice as hers.
I'm sure that would be fine.
Instructor, please face the camera.
In a little bit.
It's, awkward with you staring at me. Are you sure you want photographic evidence of your outlandish depravity for all to see?
For blackmail? Yes.
There isn't much point in staring there. If you really feel so inclined, though, look away. You're harmless enough.
Alright, and now for the selfie.
It's hard to get an optimal angle on an Arcus unit. It's hard to get an optimal angle on an Arcus unit. It's, awkward with you staring at me.
Yeah, I think we've got most of it now, right?
There isn't much point in staring there. If you really feel so inclined, though, look away. You're harmless enough. I never thought I would be the type to want to do things like this. It's like, not a day goes by now that I don't learn something new about myself. There's nothing wrong with having so many sides, is there? Thank you, Instructor. None of this would even be possible without the friends I've made. And you.
And there's the picture. At least we managed to take that one. Nice job, Latina. It turned out great. So, how do you feel after your first ever selfie? Pretty good. I'm glad I got to take it with you. The bubble tea was delicious bonus too. Discovering new depths to your defiance was also an unexpected but intriguing part of the beachside experience. All told, I have no complaints. Well, as long as you've had fun, that's all that counts.
I realize you're a very busy man. But the next time you can, would you be open to spending another day with me doing ordinary things like we did?
Of course, you'll be the first one to know when I'm free. I'm kind of curious how many other sites there are to you that we can dig up.
We shall see.
Well, I better get going. I'll talk to you later. Sure, I'm glad we got to spend some time together. See you later. I'm guessing once we've got the talk scene, her voice, after the date, that's a sign that you did the right thing. Whether or not we get an extra equipment piece or not. Alright, good. Alright, we'll leave it here for now. On the next one, we'll just continue on with the story. And we have plenty of time to go through these tickets anyway. And in the meanwhile, every time I go back to the corridor, I will try to get more tickets just to keep them going. Just to make sure we can tick off everything. Not just for this, but for the other sections as well. So for now, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time.
Okay.
So until then, bye-bye.